And we're live. Welcome back to Free Roam Fridays Live, where we free roam with Arthur in Chapter 2. Greetings, friends. Jay Lash with the thumbs up. Really appreciate you being here, friend. Really appreciate your support. It's just you and me right now. Note that I am wearing my Halloween t-shirt on the Christmas holiday weekend. I found that ironic. I don't really have any Christmas themed t-shirts. I need to work on that for next year. River Pirate 62, great username, says, howdy friend, appreciate you being here. Happy Friday. On Fridays we free roam. It's a holiday weekend, so I hope everybody's ready. I was really busy this week. We needed to get that biscuit duplication video out. You may have seen it with Jamie and the Chelonians. And I was working on the holiday tour, just to tour this year it's just the Christmas display and the action figures. And that video is up for members. It doesn't have a thumbnail yet. I try to get the videos up early for members or channel members. River Pirate 62 says I play on version 1.0. I do as well, not on this playthrough, however. But if I want to get Arthur into New Austin or Blackwater, or get him $1 million in gold bars, then I have a version 1 playthrough that I use. River Pirate 62, you've helped me so much. Thank you, friend. Happy to hear. This channel is always here for you. And we are happy to share our extensive and, dare I say, encyclopedic knowledge of this game. Got my green tea. Got my ice water. I'm ready for you guys. I'm ready. Let's do this. It's going to be a giant live streaming weekend. We have streams scheduled all through the holidays. So there's this one, and then there's going to be movie night tomorrow night at 7 p.m. PST, where we will be watching Pee-wee's Playhouse from Pee-wee's Big Adventure from 1985. Pee-wee Herman's first movie, because Paul Reubens, who played Pee-wee Herman, died this year. So I thought it'd be a nice tribute to him. Plus, it's goofy and fun and whimsical. It's a good holiday movie, even though it really hasn't been one. River Pirate says, been to New Austin around 6 times in the last couple of weeks, says Arthur.
Okay, girl.
It's lonely in New Austin. It's lonely as John. It's doubly lonely as Arthur. There just isn't that much to do. You can, however, buy all the outfits. That would make a good video. I should do that. I cracked the algorithm for shorts. Or rather, I figured out how to make an engaging thumbnail in shorts. You have to pump up the visuals, just pump up the blast of the colors, make it just electric, make it look like Fortnite in terms of the color palette. I should also add different music, or instead of the game ambience, just some kind of frenetic dubstep-y kind of music, which I haven't done. And the last part is putting a clickbaity title on it, which I haven't done. Title like 99% of Red Dead Redemption 2 players don't know about this horse, or the rarest weapon in Red Dead Redemption 2. So just because I don't use clickbaity titles doesn't mean I don't know what they are. I just don't want that that's not the kind of channel I want. And it's very annoying that that's the kind of channel that YouTube rewards. River Pirate says cleared out Thieves Landing and the Fort Mercer. Yes, yes it is. Well done, River Pirate. That's a lot of fun. Arthur's cleaning up New Austin. O-Dog, welcome, friend. Greetings. Got you all set up for Beverly Hills Cop. O-Dog and I will be hosting a movie night. Not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, where we will be watching Beverly Hills Cop. Hortus says, welcome. Hortus says, hey there, friends. And welcome, Hortus. Appreciate you being here, friend. Happy Friday. On Fridays, we free roam. Does everyone note that I'm wearing a Halloween t-shirt during Christmas weekend? I found that ironic. I'm going to wear this shirt on Christmas Day. We're going to do a Sunday Christmas Eve stream at 7 PST, and then I'm going to do a Monday morning stream at 6:30 a.m. PST. I wake up at around 5:30 every day because I like to see the dawn, and so we'll do a little. I'm calling it a morning coffee stream just to see what kind of viewers we get at that time period, and I mentioned we'll get a lot of the Far Easters and the Euros, and then we'll be doing a Christmas stream at 7 PST called it's going to be called something like a Mary Marston Christmas in Red Dead Redemption 2 or something like that. I have the title listed. They've all been scheduled. They're all, so you can check out the channel to see when all the live streams are scheduled, but we've got a very busy week. River Pirate says, ever seen Cat Baloo? I have. And I would be happy to comment on it if it's available on YouTube. Is that Jane Fonda as Cat Baloo? Let me look that up. Yes, it is. Jane Fonda and Lee Marvin. Jane Fonda was quite the, well, she was hot back in the day, back in the 60s. She was in a movie called Barbarella, which is based on a comic book. One of my favorite swinging 60s science fiction movies. I think I have it on DVD. David V says, there he is. Welcome, friend. Appreciate you being here. We moved the time up earlier for you and O-Dog. What's for dinner? Also, happy holidays, David. I'm glad you're here. We're not really going to shoot those horses, of course. We're just trying to identify them. All we're doing is hunting, working on the satchel, and then we shall go for the legendary buck and also the legendary elk. David says chick-fil-a, so chicken sandwiches. Bodog says shrimp fried rice and egg rolls. That sounds delicious. David says, heading out tonight for a drive to my mom's, then the 49er Christmas Day game. That'll be fun. I'm glad you're going to see your mom, David. I'm sure she misses you. And it'll be nice that you get to see your team on Christmas Day. David says, Hortus, spicy chicken. Well, a little too spicy for me. I had chicken teriyaki with steamed veggies, broccoli and cabbage and carrots. I get that a lot. Horja says, yeah, I get these spicy, but it's maybe the least spicy chicken sandwich in all of fast food. David says, for my 60th. Yes, indeed. Well done, David, on 60 revolutions around the planet. Hortus, yeah, it might be the mildest spicy, but I believe it's probably too spicy for me.
Yep.
Can't really tolerate spice, except for wasabi. Odog says, who does San Francisco play? They are playing the Sandini Pirates. I'm surprised you don't know. I just made that up. David says, Popeye's blackened spicy chicken sandwich is all right. And Odog says to David, happy birthday and happy holidays, my boy. San Francisco is playing the Ravens. Horja says, I've never eaten an alleged quote-unquote spicy meal at a fast food restaurant that was legitimately spicy. Yeah, that's the thing about spicy for you spice heads. It just, the scale keeps sliding when you keep ingesting all that spice. Herando, just Herando, says, howdy everyone. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Greetings, friend. Same to you. We are going to do a Christmas stream and a Christmas Eve stream and a Christmas morning stream, in addition to movie night.
Yep.
So we got a lot of holiday-related streams this weekend. It's going to be a marathon. Hortus says, I put hot sauce on just about anything. Yeah, see? You burnt your taste buds out. So now you just need more and more and more. David says Popeye's signature hot wings are pretty spicy. Yeah. Not for me, regrettably. I like pretty basic. I'm pretty basic when as far as food goes. I like teriyaki. I like cheeseburgers. I like salty, crunchy. I like barbecue sauce, but that's just kind of sweet, sweet and sour. I don't like spicy barbecue sauce. Tony S22 says, superantonio. Greetings, friend. Appreciate you being here. Always room for another Antonio or Anthony in the chat. David says, Pico Pica hot sauce for home use. That is Pikachu's favorite hot sauce. Actually, Pikachu probably likes wasabi. Hortus says, I'm still in the midst of a Popeyes boycott after they served me rubbery chicken tenders. Well, good luck with that, Hortus. I'm sure you can find better chicken tenders anywhere. Tony says, Super Antonio, I made pizza salad. Game changer. I love pizza salad. I wish I could say I invented it, but an ex-girlfriend of mine invented it. And it's my favorite way to eat pizza. So I like, I'm glad you like it. I love the coolness and the crunchiness of the salad with the warmth and the creaminess and the savoriness of the pizza. Hortus, my go-to hot sauce is Yucateco. That sounds scary. Even saying that word burns my lips. David says they will be in about February. Interesting how we're talking about hot sauce tonight and hot and spicy. And for once I'm not hungry because I don't really care for hot and spicy. Except for wasabi. David says red or green? I like the green better. Is green hotter? I believe green is hotter. I recall from, I was in the Southwest in New Mexico where they are connoisseurs of all things spicy, and I had like spicy chocolate and spicy fudge. They were really trying to like push the spiciness on me, and I believe the green was spicier.
Oh, there you are. Sure, it was here. He had it all the time.
Dutch going a little crazy, reading Evelyn Miller.
It's so simple. Even you'd get it, Arthur.
That book really sent him down a strange path.
What's always mattered? Surviving. The result, not the means, which I guess is sort of the same thing. We'll survive. We'll keep moving forward. Maybe we'll...
Yeah, so I was really busy this week. I didn't really get time. I didn't even like turn on the PS4. I was so busy working on the double biscuit video and the Christmas tour. David and Odog channel members, shout out to the channel members in the chat. The Christmas video is up for channel members. It needs a thumbnail, so you get it without the thumbnail. I'm trying to get videos up early for channel members. It's the least I can do. David says, depends on the brand. El Yucateco is a good one. Yucateco. Momo loves horses. Greetings, friend. Says, hey, Super Antonio. Hey, Momo. Welcome. Really appreciate you being here. Happy Friday. On Fridays, we free roam. Now live. Marston Mondays is also live. Yeah, didn't even really get to work on any new videos. And I don't even have footage for Marston Mondays. So I'll have to work on that tomorrow. Or just throw up some old footage. I don't know if I'll have time.
Hey, so that feller who was hassling you and Valentine.
I'll tell you.
I don't know where the time went. So busy all week.
Sure.
David says, love the live shows, my friendo. Appreciate that, David. I love doing them. They're a lot of fun. It's fun interacting with the chat. It's very addictive. I love the improvisation of it. And I think part of the appeal of live streams for the viewer is anything can happen. But that's part of the appeal for the creator as well. Is we don't know where the evening's going to go. Hortus says, Red El Yucatero Teco for me. Cholula, like the chipotle or garlic chili flavors. Tabasco, I like the chipotle variety. I like extra hot Valentinos. Okay, I don't know what any of those words are, but they burned my lips saying them. River Pirate 62 says, you ever do anything with the bathtub glitch? I don't believe I know that glitch, River Pirate. Can you talk about it in the chat? David says, Cholula is okay. Or as they used to sing, Beboppa Cholula, she's my baby. Beboppa Cholula, don't mean maybe. Horta says the hottest sauce I use regularly is called Dave's Gourmet Total Insanity. Okay, yeah, knock yourself out. Enjoy. Yes, River Pirate, what is this bathtub glitch you speak of? Part of the problem is I don't watch other YouTubers' Red Dead videos. Because I don't want them in my brain. I don't want to taint the channel. David says a lot of vinegar there. Yeah, vinegar, there's like different areas of the tongue. Taste buds on the tongue. There's like sweet and sour and vinegary is in there. And I would assume that vinegar activates the sour taste buds. I do like lemon and what? Pickles and, you know, just... there's Biscuit's mom walking in the wrong direction. River Pirate says in Valentine, right before you go into the bath, fire a weapon. You'll have to draw it outside the hotel. And then what happens? We are waiting. Everything freezes, I assume. We saw Biscuit's mom, but we did not see Biscuit. And Biscuit won't spawn alive anyways. Not in this version of the game. But we still want to avoid her. We're going for the legendary elk. As soon as we see Biscuit. Which we won't. Regrettably. I thought we might run into Ariel and her dad, but we did not. Spoiler alert. And it's a beautiful day to be riding in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, this Joker.
I'm lost out here and I ain't got no food and no water.
And then we just trolled him.
You're a good man. A good man.
River Pirate says in version 1. Okay, it's a bathtub glitch in version 1. Okay, we'll do it, but what happens?
Well, damn you then.
Yeah, David, we missed her. And this guy just doesn't want to play anymore. Now, if you antagonize him here, you will lose honor, which is ironic. River Pirate says, my wife calls it the Naked and Afraid challenges. Why? What happens when you shoot your weapon outside of the bathroom? And this guy takes a long time to die. A lot longer than the Driscolls. In fact, I didn't think he was gonna die.
Hey, partner.
The elk antler trinket, as I'm sure you know, gives you a 10% bump on all looted cash, which really helps this early in the game.
Easy there.
Would that it were that easy in real life.
Yep.
Now I want pizza salad. I eat that at least once a week.
Here we are. Trail's been here a while.
River Pirate says, wanted level, sheriff appears and kills you. You respawn with no clothes on. Okay, let's do it. Why not?
Ways to go.
That's on the list tomorrow. I'm making a note of it right now. There. Bathtub glitch. Look at me. I'm a millennial girl. Addicted to my phone. David says, I'm about to go rescue John for Sisika. If you, once you get John to the boat, David,
Be close.
you can turn around and go explore Sisika if you don't mind the music. And Sadie and John will just wait for you. Harando, just Harando. I usually prefer to drag Jeremiah Compson in that horseman challenge. Yeah, that works. I just grab a random O'Driscoll. I just want to get it out of the way. And no worries, that legendary elk is only sleeping. River Pirate 62 says, fact. David says, I get the guy camping on the beach. He's a good source for the few spotted Appaloosa. But he is always super annoyed when you ride by him.
Okay, girl.
So I suppose he kind of deserves it. I remember one time I used one of the Braithwaite guards. Just rode up the driveway and grabbed him and rode back. Micah, greetings, friend. I thought you weren't going live until another 30 minutes, but I'm glad to be here. Yes, we moved at the time. You can thank O-Dog and David, and everyone on the East Coast. Hortus, I'm always long done with that horseman challenge before Compson is available to drag. Chick Matthews was always my 3,300-foot drag victim. Chick Matthews, yeah, he's pretty annoying. Miko Herptile, greetings, friend. Shout out to the Philippines. Hey there, Mr. Superantonio. And howdy, folks. Welcome, friend. Happy Friday. On Fridays, we free roam. We're just going for some legendaries. We also need the buck antler trinket. And then we shall meet Lily and Cooper to open up the ledger. So we can get Mr. Pearson some, I was going to say woodworking tools, leatherworking tools. David says, elk, coyote, and buck are my order for legendary. What does coyote give you again? Let me look that up. I should know that, I know, but I don't, so. The Coyote Fang Trinket. Increases your Deadeye XP gains by 10%. Yeah, that's helpful. I just drink a lot of Valerian. Hortus says, I like to get the ram and the buck first, so I'm not having to stop and pick time quite so often. And Odok says, Super Antonio, the stable works fine in Chapter 2 for that Silver Turk. Good to know. He's, Odok is in version 1, I believe. Hortus says faster Deadeye XP. Yeah, that's helpful. We can go get it. Alright. Max out Arthur's Deadeye.
Whoa, easy.
Yeah, I usually just do that hunting and random chores, picking up cigarette cards and Valerian. But I suppose it'd be even faster if we got the coyote. Micah says, is there a trinket for the panther? I never completed Master Hunter, so I don't know. Yeah, you get the panther eye trinket. Don't ask me what it does. I haven't memorized it. David says, sorry, wolf, not coyote. Coyote is Deadeye, I just looked it up. I don't know what the wolf does. But we are about to encounter a wolf, I believe. As I recall.
Hey, girl, be easy now.
Here he comes. Missed our opportunity. And he fell off that bridge, but he's fine. Hortus says, oh, I stopped crafting the wolf trinket because I like to get drunk and antagonize people. Yes, I remember that. I remember now. David says, coyote for fox, piggy, beaver, then moose. Yeah, I usually just get the buck and the ant and the elk and then just leave everybody else alone. Hortus says, wolf trinket makes it so you don't get drunk as fast, so you can drink to replenish cores without getting wasted. Micah says, I also noticed your Halloween shirt. Yes, it is Christmas weekend, and I am wearing my Halloween t-shirt. I like the irony. I don't have any Christmas-related t-shirts, you know, that just fit in with my cool rock and roll lifestyle. David says, that poor pup, he just wanted some loving. Yes. Don't worry, O-Dog says, that poor pup, he just wanted some loving. Don't worry, O-Dog, he's only sleeping. Lots of Sadie footage in my Christmas decoration video, home video, which will be up later in the weekend, maybe tomorrow. Still working on the thumbnail. Still working on, as I haven't even taken it yet. And off to the trappers we go.
Hey, folks.
I always like greeting those people that are waiting at that train station, just because I think it's so funny that Arthur's riding down the tracks. Hortus says, I have Terminator, Robocop, and Rambo shirts. No Halloween shirts, though. Something to consider. Hortus, I have a Terminator arm endoskeleton. I'll go get it. One moment, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
You want to go the other way?
Should have stayed home, eh, boy? Put him down!
Look at this. I found it outside of a company I'd never heard of called Cybernaut that had just burned down. And I took it home.
I'm gonna tell the law all about
Let's see if I can get a closer look.
they ever come out here.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
It's
in
3D printed from a kit.
You best hope I
Where
never
did I
get
get it? Off eBay.
Damn you.
And I usually have it by the TV.
Where's the sport and shooting?
I'm sure you can find a Halloween shirt on eBay or Amazon if you are so interested.
I ride with Colin O'Driscoll, you fool.
And I don't know why we let that guy go. Super annoying. but we were not going to let him go. I love the Terminator franchise. Great theme song. And also the TV show, the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. I have that on Blu-ray. Hortus, Arnold wanted to change his famous line to "I will be back," arguing that a robot would not say "I'll." That's true. But he did have the slang in the Termovision when he says "F off, asshole." A-hole, sorry. Try not to swear on this channel. Try not to swear in real life. David says, I just firebottled him. Yeah, that works. What I wanted to do, as I recall, is let him go and then fight him. Challenge him to a fist fight, but there wasn't any time. He just takes off. I suppose we could follow him. That might make a nice video. Micah says, I always turn him in. It's too much effort for me. Arthur is lazy. Just wants to ride around and shoot things. 3-star things. Look at that beautiful sunset. Brunton says, any reason why you didn't go to the Trapper west of Annisburg instead of the one near Strawberry? We went to this one because we are off to get the legendary buck trinket next. So Arthur just wanted to do a 2-for-1 here. And he also wants to field test Bolty on the O'Driscolls now. Hortus says, watching these videos makes me feel like I miss playing the game. Right now, I'm in the longest stretch I've ever gone without playing regularly. Hortus, Arthur misses you as much as you miss Arthur. He's just sitting there patiently in his tent, waiting for you to return. Brunson says, I gotcha. Glad you're here, Brunson. Appreciate you, friend. Happy Friday. On Fridays, we free roam. We'll be up for 2 hours-ish, maybe a little more. Yes, Arnold had an incredible career. And it's a testament to how you can use the discipline of bodybuilding to shape your life into anything. It's amazing what he was able to accomplish.
Out of the damn way!
Micah says, just kind of curious, are you right or left-handed? I am a righty. This is my sinister side, as the Romans would say. Hortus says, to be honest, I'm finding little joy in the other games. Same here. I've been messing with, tried the new Avatar game, and to me, it's pretty meh. Yeah, I don't want to play as a blue Pocahontas Indian. Don't really care. David says, I'm going to bed at 8 p.m. tonight. Got to be up for the 2 a.m. drive. Well, you have a great Christmas, David, and I hope the 49ers trounce the Ravens, pound them back into the Stone Age. I don't know what you say. I don't know what you footballers say. Happy Merry Christmas. Best wishes to you and your lovely wife and your mother. Hug your mother for me, and I will see you soon, friend. We'll be doing live streams all weekend if you want to tune in. over the weekend. Always happy to see you.
Oh, I'd pay just about any price for this.
Good evening, sir. Any interest in a legendary elk
Much
pelt?
appreciated.
Hortus says I'm a lefty myself.
Yep.
Take your time.
Hodok said, pretty much nail on the head, Super Antonio. Screw the Ravens. Well, they were named after one of my favorite authors, Edgar Allan Poe. So I believe they're the only literary reference in the NFL. Micah says, I have a buddy who's left-handed, and he also plays guitar. He's having a hard time as he doesn't have a left-handed guitar. Neither did Hendrix. Tell him to just flip the strings. He'll know what I mean. David says 7 is better than 8. I wasn't going anywhere. I could stay. If I wasn't going anywhere, I could stay. Yeah, we're happy to move it to 7. It's more convenient for me as well. It pushes things for me and for Sadie gets lunch or dinner earlier. We feed Sadie at 6, but then I have to like push my workout from 6 to 7, which I'm happy to do. I'm happy to do that for you guys. Odog says, lefty here, Hort. A lot of lefties in the chat. What's that about? But I'm actually ambidextrous now. And Odog says I shoot with both hands. Well, LOL. Double guns! Sorry. John Woo style.
Yep. Easy, easy.
Nimble Butt. Greetings, friend. Interesting username. Thanks for the video on how to get Pearson's jacket. You're very welcome. I'm glad you found it helpful. I do love that jacket. David says, ta-ta for now, friends. Stay safe and healthy. You too, friend. You too. Hortus says, guns akimbo. David, and you, Arthur. And you. Good afternoon. Good evening. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. Routine safe inspection.
Financial matters, I'll leave you to it.
Keep on now.
Odog says, that's right, and basketball and baseball too. Yes, Mr. Pearson's rabbit skin scout jacket. He never really makes you that. He never makes you that special soup, but this is the rarest coat in the game.
Damn it! We warned you. Ah!
And I'd wear it in real life. Portia says, haha, the movie was campy fun. David, who's here, says, yeah, it was, LOL. All week long, I had the Lord of the Rings trilogy on in the background. I try to watch that during the holidays. Extended edition, of course. Arn Rowan, greetings, friend, says, I killed those guys today. $44. Yeah. Very handy early in the game. But it seems a lot of effort to steal a safe that only has 40 bucks in it. Hortus says the film Guns Akimbo, that is starring none other than Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yep.
Yeah, he was taking a bunch of grown-up roles to get out from under Harry Potter. I don't know if he'll ever get out from under Harry Potter. It's kind of like Macaulay Culkin and Home Alone. David says, I watched them blow up near roads today. And David says, always watch Lord of the Rings. Yes, I have lots to say. I believe next year we shall do a live commentary on all of the Lord of the Rings. And you just watch your own copy while I watch my copy. Because, boy, do I love that series. I don't even know where to start about how much I love the details, the world building, the language, the acting. I love how all the characters have just inspiring speeches. Everyone is courageous. Boromir has a slip, but he redeems himself very honorably. David says, it was a fun one, though. Appreciate you being here, friend. I really do. And I really like how there are no shades of gray in this movie. You are either good or you're evil. It's not like modern movies now where it's like bad guys have to have a little good to be sympathetic and good guys have to have a little bad. No, you're just good or evil. And if you're from Mordor, you're evil. That's it. Hortus says, going to try to convince the family to watch Killers of the Flower Moon, Christmas Eve. Okay, that's good luck with that. I don't think it's really a Christmas movie. I prefer Die Hard or really a traditional Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life. Scrooge. Micah says, do you like the Hobbit series too? No. He was not able to capture that lightning again. It's like Lord of the Rings is CGI enhanced. They used it to tweak the colors and to add like birds and stuff. But and to make their miniatures scale up correctly. And The Hobbit is just CGI. The whole thing was filmed in a green screen. They didn't even like use the different scales. Miko Herptile says, a fellow Lord of the Rings lover. It's my favorite trilogy of all times. Though I do have The Hobbit on Blu-ray, and I'm going to watch it after I finish The Two Towers. We just got to the start of the siege of Minas Tirith. The beacons have been lit. A wonderful sequence. I love that. I could watch that over and over. But I'll watch The Hobbit afterwards because I just want to stay in that world. Hortus says, I just want to watch something I have interest in and haven't seen. I'm usually disappointed in new movies and things that I haven't seen, so I don't really watch them anymore.
Looks a way off.
And actually, I'd be happy just watching all, it's like I've got an additional 12 hours per movie of like DVD extras, just commentaries and behind the scenes for all of the Lord of the Rings, and I'd be just as happy watching that again. So many commentaries on the Lord of the Rings if you get the extended edition. You get a cast commentary, you get producers, you get Peter Jackson and Philippa Boyers and Fran Walsh. The guy who does Weta, I forget his name, he does a commentary. So many commentaries. Highly recommend getting the extended editions if you like that series. And it's my Christmas tradition. Horta says, I seldom watch films multiple times anymore, I'm noticing. I'm happy to watch a film that I love over and over again. It's like a favorite song or a favorite novel. You just return to it. And no worries, that legendary elk is only sleeping.
Good haul there, girl.
I always take the whole carcass. You get a little extra cash. Hortus says, I watched Rebel Moon on Netflix last night. Doubt I'll ever watch it again. Yeah, I heard a lot of disappointing reviews on YouTube. about it. Dog says, same here, Super Antonio. Talking about movies, I assume. Yeah, a good movie that I love is like hanging out with an old friend and just laughing about old times. Miko Herptile says, some people who loved the original Lord of the Rings trilogy don't like the Hobbit trilogy. Same. But I don't think it's terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just not... I mean, I love that world and I love being in it again. It's just not as great as the original. He cut too many corners. Odog says, I can watch favorites hundreds of times if I can escape. It's easy. Same here. Arn Rowan says, The Hobbit was one book and not a thick one. Yes, it was. A children's book. Trying to make 3 movies out of it was just greedy. I'm sure the studio just pushed him into doing that. It is a business after all. But there are like the mayor of Rivertown, I forget his name, Stephen Fry. It's lovely to see him. There's lots of little moments, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch as Smaug. Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it's too long. Kind of works. I just don't, you know, it's just not. It's interesting that Peter Jackson wasn't able to recapture something essential, and we didn't plan to pick up that trapper supply, but it made the trapper run away, which is sad. We were trying to unload the buck. Hortus says I could watch something like John Wick or The Raid again. I guess I watched the Batman a couple of times. You know, that Robert Pattinson Batman, which was fine, it was adequate. I got things to say. He did not have a Batman physique. He was a little skinny for Batman, even in that suit. You know, with the shoulders. He has more of a Spider-Man body. A Spider-Man physique. I wanted someone a little bigger, a little thicker. But he was fine, he was adequate. You know, I watched it once and that was enough for me. I love the Christopher Nolan trilogy. That's probably my favorite Batman. Porter says, I just don't watch movies anymore. I'd rather play a game, so I tend to watch ones that pique my interest. I'll watch movies while I play this game. Now we're just riding around looking for cougars and waiting for the trapper to reopen. There's a movie I've been saving for this holiday weekend. It's called Silent Night. It's by Tommy Vercola, who he directed Dead Snow, which is about Nazi zombie movies in Norway, I believe. He may be a Norwegian director. And it's just like Santa is like a vengeful Krampus Santa who just looks like a violent Die Hard type movie, but with Santa. Porta says, I think I do need to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again. Another movie I love. I have that on Blu-ray. Well, actually, I have all of Quentin Tarantino's movies on Blu-ray. The only 2 that I will rewatch with any frequency are The Hateful Eight and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's a love letter to Quentin Tarantino's Hollywood, and I love the ending. It's my favorite ending of perhaps all of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I really wish we could rewrite history The one with David Harbour. Hortus says the one with David Harbour as Santa. I saw that last year. Yes, I'm going to watch it this weekend. Micah says, I always watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation during this time. Yeah, see? A traditional movie. Hortus says, I can watch any Tarantino movie again. Yeah, they really hold up on second and third and fourth and 10th viewings. But what I enjoy about the Lord of the Rings series is how inspiring and exhilarating it is. It really makes you believe in the goodness of man with a capital M. And there are little scenes, you know, that like when Sam is talking about the Shire, when you can just like picture J.R. Tolkien back in World War I in the trenches of France, thinking about his beloved England and what would eventually become the Shire. And yeah, it's a magical trilogy that was impossible to recreate. Just a wonderful moment in time with just the perfect casting, writing, technology, costumers, weapons, stuntmen, music. Everything was just came together seamlessly. And Peter Jackson has never been able to do that again, and not many people have been able to accomplish anything similar. I love movies. I have lots to say on movies. Tomorrow, for the Saturday movie night, we are going to be watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure from 1985, Tim Burton's first film, mainly because Paul Rubens died this year. I thought that'd be a nice tribute for him. And it's a very whimsical, silly movie. Not technically a Christmas movie, but I think it'll work. I know it'll work. We gave up on the gave up on the trapper, and hey, here is a
Hey, mister.
oil wagon. That's interesting. If we didn't have the legendary Buck with us, we would absolutely have stolen that oil wagon. I really want to steal the oil wagon and take it to the sheriff's office in Valentine and then blow it up.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
And here we have some free wolf pelts. The only problem is this will close up the trapper's stand again. And note we used improved arrows this time.
That animal is a goddamn menace. You saved me,
It's
partner.
easier to guarantee a
I was
3-star
almost a meal
pelt
there.
with improved arrows rather than Bolty.
Watch out for yellow eyes.
I will, friend. I will.
Because it's very hard this early in the game to just get off one round on Bolty when we're dead-eyeing. That's where the Springfield is works a lot better for us. also love The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, won't take long.
Speaking of Killers of the Flower Moon. Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Come on, girl.
Leather, fur, you name it, I can work with it.
Good evening, sir. Do you mind if I field dress this legendary buck in front of your stand?
Just hold on there, girl.
Tailored saddles, made to measure. Look no further.
Hodog says, playing as we speak. Well done, friend. Optimally, that's how I want you to be
All right, let's have a look.
watching these streams. That's why I leave them up. They're just big 2-hour chunks of time where I'm rambling and talking about, having a nice conversation with you guys that you can use as background noise while you're playing this game. Let's not say noise, let's say ambiance. Bodog says, caught up in a dominoes game. Are you playing in camp? Are you playing Tilly? Or are you playing actually in Saint Denis or
Wait.
at Emerald Station? Blanket Appaloosa if you care. Gotta drop off these wolf pelts. Still working on our satchel. Camp, who are you playing with, O-Dog? With Abigail. I didn't know Abigail played dominoes. Do you get any extra dialogue? Anything interesting? Really neat, that 3-star. Right behind the ear. And no worries, that deer is only sleeping. Woodot says, been on it nearly all day. Are you like working on a challenge? Woodot says, a little, she chats a little bit. Yeah, it might be worth it just to play dominoes in camp just to get the dialogue. It would make for a boring live stream, but we could edit the dialogue into a short or something.
Yep.
With a nice clickbaity title, which I would never do, like 99% of the players don't know about this secret dialogue with Abigail Roberts in Red Dead Redemption 2. Bodak says, nah, mostly just writing. Got the Perlino and Illusions, a few side quests. Yeah, I put up a Perlino short just to test my algorithm theories, and got 2,000 views in the first day. So I know what I'm doing with the algorithm with shorts now. So that's helpful.
Who goes there? Coming in.
Shorts are annoying, but they pump up the views for the channel. And
Miss O'Shea.
and hello, Molly. This is what happens when you have girl roommates. They pump up views for the channel, and the algorithm pushes you higher in the suggestions. So you got to do shorts just to survive.
Hi, Pearson.
I apologize in advance for this stew. It needs better meat. Thank you, Arthur.
There's Tilly. She's still up.
Enjoy yourselves. I gotta get home.
And we missed some dialogue. Was that Mary Beth or Nighty?
Reverend.
The boys are just staring at the fire because
Okay.
there was no TV. The fire was the TV. Let's move on. Serena, greetings, friend. Hi, Starheart says, "Hi, Antonio. I'm here. Sorry, been late." And Serena says, "Hi, everyone. Everyone say hello to Serena."
Recognize me from Blackwater.
That's not.
I call Starhearts is her channel name. Her name is Serena. I usually just say Serena, but I mean Starhearts. Serena, I meant to talk to you on PS4 today or this week. I was really busy. I didn't get around to it. We need to work out a time
Hey, girl.
on Saturday for me, so that might be Sunday for you, that we can do a movie night. I'll talk to you. I promise I'll talk to you this weekend on PS4. And I'm glad you're here. Really appreciate it. Serena says, "Happy Halloween, Christmas, Antonio. Love your shirt, LOL." I'm so glad you got that. That makes me laugh. Halloween, Christmas. Yes, it's the night before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's another classic that you could watch for Christmas Eve. Leroy, greetings, friend. Hi, hey everyone. Apologies, I haven't been on the lives lately. Been feeling under the weather lately, but I'm slowly recovering, and I decided to tag along tonight. Really sorry to hear that, Leroy. It's great to see you. Glad you're here, and I hope you get well soon. And we shall stop by the first bank of the old mill. Yeah, Serena, glad you're here. Odok says, "Good videos lately, Serena. GTA and Red Dead Redemption. We should hook up sometime. I love running missions." Yeah, you should.
Come on, girl.
Look at that beautiful starry night. We missed, we didn't want to bother with that train or that bridge robbery scenario. We'll save that for later. It's good content, but Oh, and here's
You
this
gotta
Joker.
help me out here,
See, and
mister.
he's good for Deadeye. The Deadeye
Please.
bump.
I've been on the run for days
Serena
now.
says, thanks, O-Dog. Really
If you
appreciate
could
it.
help
Yes,
me
for
with
sure,
these
we should.
shackles, I
You don't
just
shoot
might
me, though.
have a chance.
LOL. Yes, friendly fire in Red Dead Online.
Oh, yes.
See, that's
Yes.
plus like 25 Deadeye
thank
points.
I got no money to give you, but
And a robbery
I
tip
think
that
I
we
might got
really don't
something
care about.
better. There's a fella told me about a big farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, loaded up with valuables, ripe for the taking.
He raises
You're in
pigs.
Rose, you head north and then east. There's a fella there who raises pigs.
Oh, yeah? Why'd I be interested in that, huh?
Ironically, there
just
are
a
no
hunch.
pigs at the Aberdeen
Up to
Pig
you,
Farm.
friend.
Bodog says to Serena, you can set the crew to no friendly fire. First playthrough, I was really worried about friendly fire. I was really worried about shooting Dutch over at Sadie's cabin. I remember when Micah like goes, Arthur, Arthur, and I didn't know he was talking to us. I'd forgotten our name was Arthur. It was first playthrough. I was just like lost in the snow. Serena says, oh, okay, O-Dog, thanks, I will. Yeah. Yes, Serena, set it to no friendly fire. I saw your Christmas tree in camp. Very lovely. Wonderful to see. I think we're going to see Lily and Cooper.
Okay, girl.
I'm not sure what we were after right now. Oh, I remember. We were trying to activate the silver chain rescue. And spoiler alert, we won't. O-Dog says, I don't believe in shooting my friends. Well, that's because you're not 12 years old, O-Dog. If you were, you would think it was funny. The funniest thing you could do online. O-Dog says, I have to. I delete you immediately, LOL. In GTA? Yes, if you ride up and down this trail, you can usually activate that silver chain rescue on this side of the map. But we're a little too late for it. Around this intersection.
Yep.
And that was, if I have to, O-Dog said. Well, hopefully you won't have to. Leroy, greetings, says, when I first played, I didn't know who was who. I thought Lenny was Micah, Dutch was Hosea, Hosea was Dutch, and Mary Beth was Tilly. I know what you mean, friend. Serena says, I get frustrated doing telegram missions where you guard the train. Those darn O'Driscolls get me. Lose health quick. Takes you to beginning. Did it a few times. I gave up doing it, LOL. O-Dog says, kicked Abigail's butt in Bones. Well done, friend. A to the B to the Z, aka Donut Lord. Greetings, friend. What beard and mustache style did you use in recreating the Super Arthur outfit? It's all level 1 because I keep it short, and it's the Dundreary sideburns, the forked goatee, and the handlebar mustache. And then I'll let the handlebar grow out as the game progresses. Serena says, same O-Dog, don't shoot friends. If it's by accident, it's fine. My friend shoots me. O-Dog says, I wouldn't be much help on Red Dead Online, but I'd try it if you shoot me a message on PSN. Yeah. I wholeheartedly approve. Make him a mod on your channel, Serena. And make him a mod in your posse, if that's possible. I don't know what I'm talking about as far as Red Dead Online goes. You are my official correspondent for Red Dead Online, for all things Red Dead Online. I used to have a series on this channel called This Week in Red Dead Online. This Week in Red Dead Online, where I'd read like the Newswire releases for, you know, challenges and stuff. But, you know, I lost interest. Serena says, that's why I like to play private sessions if doing missions in GTA.
You must be dumb as dumb. I ain't warning you again.
And Serena says, sure, O-Dog, I will. O-Dog says, same, only way to get work done on GTA. These jokers want. We do not have time to read that letter. O-Dog says, Super Antonio, you should try it, especially with Serena. I'd have to make a whole new account. I don't even remember my password. I don't know what happened to that, my character. Leroy, just hopped on Red Dead Redemption 2 for some reason. I had my fuse spotted equipped instead of my Dark Bay Andalusian. I was in Valentine, and my temporary horse was missing. I think my brother secretly played. Perhaps he did. Wodak says, there's no idiots to deal with because we play in private. No complimentary hat on that scarecrow. Serena says, yes, I agree, O-Dog, too many idiots. Actually, technically, not enough idiots. If there were more idiots playing that game, it would make this game more popular, and Rockstar would take notice. And then there's an interesting mystery at the bottom of this well, plus some random coins, maybe $1's worth of. See, over here we have some hash marks. Someone was marking out the days, which implies that someone was imprisoned down here, thrown down the well. However, the ladder's right there. Serena says, I just uploaded another video before. Don't know if you all have seen it yet. I will watch it tomorrow morning with morning coffee. Odoc says shark cards make GTA the priority. Kids always buying them. And Leroy says he quite literally goes on rants about how boring Red Dead Redemption 2 is. He's salty because he spent $36 on the game and lost interest in the first chapter. Yet every time he's over, my game is different. Well, everyone loves this game, whether they admit it or not. Gerando, just Gerando. It seems someone was locked down there. Yes, I believe so. But the ladder's right there. The ladder's built into the wall of the well. But yeah, you're right. At some point, somebody was down there. Odog says, Leroy, simply make the same save twice so you have one to revert to. Hey, that's smart. That is great advice, Odog. Odog says, and save it to cloud. So the NSA can track your gameplay. And we head off to Rhodes to taking the long way. We're gonna get ambushed.
Hey there, you got a moment?
Hey, we got a proposition
Told
for
ya.
you. Here it is. Fork over what you got.
Horchis says, blows my mind when I see Reddit posts that show how many people rely only on autosaves.
You ain't getting no more warnings.
Yeah, I can't even... There's no way. Well, because I'm so paranoid about it. Worse.
God damn it!
Let's get closer in.
Leroy says, definitely gonna have to start doing that. Rena says, hi, Hortus. Yeah, if I were, like, making a list of things I would tell new players, yeah, saving after everything interesting that happens. You know, not necessarily for progress or for, you know, if you collect something you really like, some unique weapon, something that was incredibly difficult for you to accomplish, or if you get a horse. But yeah, it's like I'm never ever losing a horse again. Those horses will be fine. We need to get some trinkets. And we need cash. I did an abbreviated workout tonight just because I was so busy all day. And I was tired. It was a long week. Jump ups and push ups and pull ups. So push, pull, jump. But
Welcome, mister. First time to my shop? Sure.
also I only had that window between 6 and 7.
Not bad, this.
And we shall get rid of everything except that gold jointed bracelet, which we don't really need to hold on to. I just like them because they're so rare.
Good then.
Also, we will hold on to the gold nuggets
Sure.
and
I'll
Jimmy
take it.
Brooks's pen.
Been a pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, you need something exclusive, huh? You got
We
it.
need a couple
All right,
trinkets, and we also need some dynamite. Arthur does love his dynamite.
I just hope nobody's missing this too much.
Odog says, first thing I learned in Red Dead Redemption 2, turn it off fast. It saves on your mistakes. Gerando says, no autosaves for me, only manual save points.
Hey, mister.
Yeah, I'll turn autosave off just because it's annoying to, like, if I reload and you get that prompt, you want to play off over your autosave. It's very disconcerting when you're making videos. And I do save reloads constantly for cougars and spawning events. Odak says, get in a shootout and die. Your hunt and pelts are gone on respawn. Lose some money on items too. Yeah, you get a death tax.
Yep.
Really, May, you think you're so...
Only if you die in combat will you lose money. If you fall off a cliff or something, you won't lose money.
Holding hands with that dumb. Look,
Here's Lily Mae's friend.
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself. She'll come around.
Yeah? I've been waiting.
All right, girl.
You wait, Lily Mae. Well, someday, I'll show you.
Let's move on. I love covered bridges architecturally. I hate them in game because they are ambush points. And meanwhile, in the swamp. Wish there was something Christmassy we could do in story mode. I guess we could just go up to the snow. Maybe I'll take Marston up to the snow for Christmas footage for the Christmas Marston Mondays.
Yep.
We could look at the mammoth skeleton. That's kind of Christmassy. Serena, how are you? Are you ready for Christmas? And everyone else, I hope you all are ready for Christmas and you're going to enjoy the holidays.
Hey there, mister.
See some family, eat a lot. Odog says, I get that password straight for your account and we can ride together and do missions, Super Antonio. I think you'd like the aspect of gaming with friends on GTA. And Leroy says, might go silent for a while, no worries, friend. Giving Junebug and Calypso a bath because they had the time of their lives getting as dirty as possible for me today. And Gerando says, I hate the swamp at night. Yeah, I'd probably have fun, Odog, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to play for fun.
Hello, ma'am.
And what does the old Saint Denis horse glitch have in store for us today? Which does not work in this version of the game.
Hey, mister.
However, on Sunday, we have 2 hours of version 1 Saint Denis horse glitch. As I recall, Well, we picked up a silver dapple, but we also saw the smoky black Nakota, which is Karen's horse, Old Bell. And I could make a video entitled something like 99% of the players in Red Dead Redemption 2 don't know about this rare horse. Yeah, O-Dog, that's one of the drawbacks of making video games your job is you don't have any more time to like just enjoy the games. And you know, things like playing other games that, you know, you're not covering, you don't even consider it. Leroy says, it's creepy. He's talking about the swamp. The nightfolk give me heart attacks when I was trying to cross into Saint Denis. Then I ran straight into that ghost lady, and it gave me a good fright. Learned to stay out. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw the ghost lady. I was like, what is this? What is this game? Gave me chills. O-Dog says, Super Antonio, if I can stable the Silver Turk, and maybe I could for Micah's horse, maybe. Your game is glitched, my friend. I have never seen the black Missouri Foxtrotter in the Saint Denis horse glitch that I can recall. And Shauna, greetings, friend. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Shauna says, happy holidays, Super Antonio. Thought I would tune in to say hey. Appreciate that, Shauna. Shout out to the channel members. Shauna, the holiday Christmas tour video is up for channel members. It doesn't have a thumbnail. I'm trying to get early access for channel members to the videos. That's one of my goals. So you can watch that if you want. Let's see, a lot of footage of Sadie. It's my Christmas decorations and my action figure collection. Serena says, same here. Hate these swamps and the night folks. O-Dog says, Leroy, swamp sucks for sure. Leroy says, they even get a little shaky when it's cloudy or foggy. It's freaking horrifying. O-Dog says, I've seen Nell and Dutch's. You'd think all camp horses spawn. I've never seen Micah's. I've seen Old Boy. I think the rarest one I've seen is Karen's. Shauna says, I saw it. Fantastic entertainment as usual. I'm glad you saw it, Shauna. Appreciate that. Appreciate you taking advantage of your channel member perks. Serena says, I was watching a video. They followed one of the night folk. They went to, can't remember if it was the Greys or the Braithwaites night folk was working with. Weird. Interesting. Leroy says, I like staying close to the NPCs so I can use them as a sort of decoy for the night folk. It'll give me some time to skedaddle when they decide to come out. Trust me. That's an interesting strategy. I like them because they don't make any noise. They're so quiet and zombified. Serena says, hi, Shauna. And O-Dog says, maybe Baylock is locked completely. Maybe. Miko Herptile says, I did the companion glitch and then went to all the dangerous places at night. It felt great to have those bodyguards to get rid of the predators, night folks, etc. Harando, just Harando, says, there's that panther near LeKay. Also, good old Sonny waiting to make friends. Yeah, Sonny is lonely. He's just friendly. And Shauna says, hi, Starhearts.
Yep.
I think we're looking for a 3-star alligator so we can upgrade the saddle, as I recall. Shauna, are you ready for Christmas? I think I am. Worked all week on that Christmas video. Took a lot longer than I anticipated. Odog says there's 2 cougars in the Roanoke Valley, one in north and one in southern part, before passing over / through the river. Yes, that little beach is a great place for cougars. I use that area for Master Hunter 6. And then the train tracks right outside of town. Hodok says, typically a bear in northern half and a crazy man living with wolves. Yes, the wolf man. That would make a good video if you haven't made one on it. I've made videos on pretty much everything. I can tell you right now. Shauna says, as ready as I'm gonna be. That's how I feel about Christmas. I mean, I haven't made video on those elbow trees, the ones that are, you know, that have the right angles, and I believe I've made a video on the dream catchers, but if I have, it's an old video. But yeah, I've pretty much covered every aspect of the game. Knock on wood. There's over 1,200 videos on the channel. So a lot of times I'm just either rehashing old videos that just didn't get views from early days, or you know, I have a lot of that footage saved on hard drives, so I just like reuse that old footage. Serena says, I did a video of the Wolfman. I remember I saw that Living with the Wolves has been playing since the game came out, the first time I got to do it. That's a good feeling, isn't it, Serena? I love discovering something new, like the Jamie horse glitch. Hodog says, yeah, I've been playing since launch. Heart emoticon. Yeah, I think all of us have. And it changed our lives and ruined every other game for us. Have a turnip. Serena says, never get sick of this game. Same here. But I believe everyone in this channel feels the same way as we do. Certainly everyone in the chat. Okay, we have to upgrade the saddle. Odog says, I used to live stream gameplay back then. Too bad vids didn't save. Somehow one did to YouTube. Yeah, YouTube just naturally saves these games for me. Or these live streams. I don't have to do anything for them.
Hi there. Come on in. So what'll it be today?
Who was asking earlier about Arthur's hairstyle? Because we're going to take care of that right now. Hodog says, I got burnt out, but always come back. I don't know if I've ever been burnt out on this game. I've been burnt out on this channel and making videos. That's no reflection on you guys. It's just a hard schedule to maintain. But not this game. Herandro, or is it Herandro? It's Herandro. Herandro says, I think Rockstar won't touch this franchise for some time. Meanwhile, some modders are literally building Mexico from Red Dead 1, but inside Red Dead 2. That's nice to know. It's good to hear. Serena says, future. Well, technically, Australia is in the future. Kodak says, no, I don't have patience for the audience. I'm not a people person. Ironically, you are a great mod on this channel, which requires you to be a people person. Portis says, I have a frankly embarrassing amount of hours in the game. Same here, friend. I think I finally got a little burnt out, which is why I've not played that much in the last few months. Serena says, okay, O-Dog, and O-Dog says, nice, Haran, bro. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright.
Hey, you
Haran,
saw that
bro.
belt? Right, let's see.
ABBA reference for you guys.
Nothing quite like
Did
wearing your
ABBA
best
ever
day's work.
release any Christmas music? I don't think they did. They should have.
You can start using it now, or I can have it sent to the nearest stable.
And one alligator ranch cutter saddle, if you please.
Hello, ma'am.
Shauna got that ABBA reference. That's nice. I like ABBA. They're fun.
What the hell?
Happy music. There's not enough happy music anymore. Shauna says, I'm old enough to get that ABBA reference. Well, there's a... What's the name of that movie series, Mamma Mia?
Hi there, mister.
My mom used to love that movie series, and so I used to watch that movie with my mom.
Hello there.
Horta says, anyone expecting a successor to Red Dead Redemption 2 before 2030 is foolishly optimistic. Have to agree with you, friend. And 2030 seems so far away. We could be living on Mars, or the world could have blown up. Or the singularity could have happened. O-Dog has, I think that's an angry person emoticon, and says Hort. And he said, O-Dog says, sadly right. Yes, sadly correct. Foolishly optimistic. Very well said, friend. I have a feeling Cortus is both a gentleman and a scholar.
Out of the damn way.
O-Dog says, LA Noire 2 before Red Dead 3. Maybe. I liked LA Noire 1. Serena did a really good playthrough on LA Noire 1. O-Dog says, we'll be working on a moon base before Red Dead 3. Yes, a privately funded moon base by, I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name on YouTube. YouTube hates, or Google hates him. Better not risk it. By the most famous South African in America who's not Charlize Theron. Horta says the studio that made LA Noire doesn't even exist anymore. That's sad to think. That was a good game.
Thanks, mister.
Hortus, I agree. I'd rather have Bully 2 myself.
Come on, girl.
O-Dog says, Take-Two says it's possible.
Yep.
What was Rockstar's first game? Let's look that up. Grand Theft Auto... No, that's not their first game. In total, to quote Google, there have been 47 games released by Rockstar, while the label wasn't formed until December 1998. Technically, its first game was released in 1997, Grand Theft Auto. Okay, that makes sense. And they had a game named Menace from 1988, Blood Money, Lemmings, never heard of any of these games, Walker, Hired Guns, Lemmings 2, All New World of Lemmings. So many Lemmings in Rockstar.
God damn it.
Uni Racers,
Where's our money?
What?
That loan you took.
Midnight Club Los Angeles.
I'm sorry. I don't have it
okay.
right now.
Well then.
So they
Guess we
released
got
a
big
bunch of
problem,
games
don't
that didn't work out for them.
Give him what you've got.
Or
I ain't giving him nothing except a lesson in damn manners.
Bitch.
Serena says, if LA Noire 2 comes out, I will definitely play it. Yes, I loved your playthrough on Bully 1. Oh, we missed out on Cooper. Odak says they said Bully 2 and LA Noire 2 in the article. Hortus says, back when they were known as DMA Design. And Shauna says, Lemmings was awesome. What was Lemmings about, Shauna? Was it about Lemmings? Or is Lemmings a metaphor? Horton says, Bully 2 in today's culture would be a tough line to walk. Well, maybe they'll set it in the past. Well, actually, they're changing the past. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I try not to get into commentary about today's culture. But you are correct, friend. Odak says, GTA 1 with a look from overhead. I remember it. I remember GTA 2 as well. My brother burst into my house with it. I ran and got my own. Hirando, just Hirando, asks, isn't Max Payne from Rockstar? Let's look him up.
I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with it. Please.
Yes, he is. Max Payne, to quote Wikipedia, is a neo-noir third-person shooter video game developed by Remedy Entertainment and Rockstar Studios. The series is named after its protagonist, Max Payne, a New York City police detective turned vigilante after his family was murdered by drug addicts. So it's the Punisher, except he's a cop. Shauna says, yes, it was a bunch of little lemmings running off cliffs. That sounds funny. Hortus says, well, Remedy developed Max Payne 1 and 2. Rockstar bought the IP from them and made 3. Hortus has the info. Serena, Lemmings sounds like a game you'd like.
There we go. Yep.
Are you Chick Matthews? Now we're gonna get Chick. Oh, this we should make a short out of because it was awesome.
You Chick Matthews? Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there.
I think this is the fastest we've gotten Chick without an Arabian. Timed it perfectly.
Get back! You owe us money.
Look at that. I usually drag him through the mud under the train bridge. Gosh darn it! This map will take you to the money.
Taking your teeth as well.
See, Arthur has no right to be mad at him. He did run off, but you know, it's like he didn't taunt him, call him an old man. See, Arthur's confused. Yeah, I think Rockstar just wants to make more GTAs. They're not willing to experiment. And we might as well ride directly to that tree.
All right, girl.
Okay, let's go home and open up the ledger. Odog says, Take Two Interactive, brudda. They're all about the money, yeah? And GTA makes them a pile of money. And unfortunately, it takes a pile of money to develop a game like this.
Yeah, good girl.
It's, you know, more than it takes to make a movie. Just especially in terms of creativity and man hours. Surprised they never made a Lord of the Rings video game. Or maybe they did and I just have never even heard of it because it was awful. Also Star Trek. Those are two franchises that could benefit from an interactive video game. A good one. We may have to investigate that camp. Miko Herbtile says there was a Lord of the Rings movie-based video game on the PS2 and PC. That's good to know. Jonas says, I bought the Smeagol game that came out last year. It was awful. I remember that game now, as I recall. Now that you mention it. And yeah, it did not have great reviews. That is a great character, Andy Serkis. He's got an interesting arc that is not really redemptive.
Supposed to be here. Look, friend, I can pass through here if I want.
Good evening, gentlemen, sir. Routine camp inspection. No, actually, good evening, gentlemen. There's two of these guys. Jonah, I've been watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy all week long. It's sort of my holiday tradition.
Help me!
Extended edition, of course.
I ain't moving.
And I'm thinking next year we're going to do a commentary on it, a live commentary. We're going to try it with the good, the bad, the ugly, where I watch my version and you guys just watch your version. You either stream it or watch it. And or just listen to me react to it. And I'm going to do the same with the extended editions of all Lord of the Rings. It's going to be epic. It'll probably take me all week. But I got, I'll do that next year.
Help!
It was so much fun watching it this year. It was
Jesus!
very sentimental about that series. Shauna says, one of one of my all-time favorite movie series. Same here.
Whoa, shit!
And Peter Jackson never was never able to recreate that. I had such high expectations for King Kong. I thought for sure, and
If
it
I
just
were you, I'd relax.
it didn't work. And then I think his latest film is like a Beatles documentary or something. Tintin was kind of good, but I don't know if he directed that. It's like George Lucas, he just got so enamored with the technology that he kind of lost track of actually telling a story.
I'll come back for you. I promise. Come on, girl.
Rita Workshop, though, has become a powerhouse for special effects. They're kind of like what Industrial Light and Magic used to be. Serena, you're close to New Zealand. You should go visit. And what's going on over here? Let's field test Bolty one more time. It's ice water. I always have green tea and ice water during the stream just because my throat gets dried out from all this talking, all this jibber jabbering. And it's a shame we ruined that pelt. Bolty is a very difficult hunting gun. It's more of a challenge than using the Springfield. Good old Springy. But I was so happy to get the Bolty this early, even before Sean. If we get a double Bolty, we probably will, but it's just going to clutter up the weapon wheel. And Arthur needs to shoot that owl. Watch this. His eyes glow. That's spooky. That'd make a... Arthur and the Owl will take a moment to post for the thumbnail of Instagram, which I didn't use. For the thumbnail, that is. Owl feathers are relatively rare. They're expensive at the trappers, and I believe the trapper uses them for... No, we use them for like an upgraded tomahawk, maybe? Cannot recall. After I bragged earlier on this stream that my knowledge of this game was vast and encyclopedic. But it's mostly concerns horses and where to find animals you need.
Yep. Easy. Whoa.
Arthur meant to do that. My controller is glitching. There's
That should
the L1 is it's sticky or something. So I really need to upgrade this controller, but I've always liked the action on this. I've always preferred the action on this. Just the springiness of it. So I've been hesitating to upgrade it. I don't want to. We need that pronghorn for the poker table.
Easy, girl. I'm nearly
Sadie is
there.
under the desk right now, and she's playing with my foot. There's action going on down here. But she's sleepy. It's late for her. She had a long day. A tired dog is a happy dog. I read that somewhere, and I really believe it.
Yep.
Let's see if we can find one more 3-star deer before we return home. Spoiler alert, we won't. Bodog says, LOL nice. Yeah, she likes it hanging out under the desk. It's another one of her like home-based safe spots. I remember the first time I gave her a frozen waffle. I read that waffles are good for babies when they're teething, and so I just assumed that she would like when she was teething, that she'd love a waffle. And so I gave her a frozen waffle, and she like she put it in her mouth, and her whole like eyes lit up, and she ran off to under the desk to work on the waffle. And then after a minute, she came back to me holding the waffle, wondering what she was supposed to do with it, so I broke it up for her so she could eat it. And then after that, she figured out that you just got to chew on it and chomp it down. But I don't usually give her a full waffle. I'll give her like a quarter. Make those treats last. And we donate the cash. Open up the ledger. First camp upgrade that I get is Mr. Pearson's leatherworking tools, because for some reason he cannot buy them himself. I assume he lost them in Blackwater, so we have to get him a whole new set. And really, it makes a lot more sense that the trapper makes these satchels.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
I made a start.
Though I suppose it wouldn't make sense because of all the camp
recovered
upgrades.
all of it yet.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated
And
little
then, interestingly
do-gooder?
enough,
Yeah, I know the
you
one.
have to
I
see
certainly know
Mr.
the
Downs
type.
Thank you, Herr
before
Morgan.
There's
you
no
can
need to thank me.
access Mary's
Like you
letter.
said, it's a pleasure I'm after.
He's more
If you
slippery than
put
he
this
seems.
off,
I've tried
like I
being
do,
polite. Don't take any nonsense.
and you try to read
Me?
Mary's letter, you'll be able to
doesn't
read
have the
Mary's
money,
letter.
beat him.
However, you'll get an
Yeah,
additional
usually do.
cutscene where
know.
Herr Strauss will ask
know.
you why you haven't seen Mr. Downs yet, and you really need to go see him right now. And then, when you try to leave and go see Mary, the game will force you to go to Mr. Downs.
Stew without good meat
Super
is no stew at all, Mr.
annoying.
Morgan. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
And the only reason I know that is because I wanted to make that Jamie duplication video. And I really wish the girls would put on some robes. It's very distracting. And as long as we're here, we might as well cook up some supplies, though we don't have any pork chops. Arthur does love his pork chops. Nor do we have any herbs. First playthrough, I lived off cans and Mr. Pearson's stew. I was too lazy to cook. But now it's like I keep Arthur on a completely keto diet. All we eat are steaks and big game and pork chops. Cans you can sell in the store. Mr. Pearson's stew is good for, the gold cores, but I don't really care about the gold cores. Bill sneaking up behind us. Super annoying. He's going the wrong direction if he's on sentry duty. There's no reason to guard the cliff. No one's going to be approaching. Well, I guess you could see riders approaching. We have about one half of the 2 towers to finish. For me, for my personal watching, which I don't think we'll do tonight. The beacons of Gondor were just lit. Magnificent scene. Jesus Areola, greetings, friend. Good evening, all. It's great to see you guys again. I really appreciate you being here, Jesus. Regrettably, you are at the end of the live stream. We moved the time to 7 PST to 9 PST. But we're going to do a movie night tomorrow night. Serena says, hi, Jesus. We are going to be watching Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Now we'll be doing a live commentary. Sunday, the Sunday chill out stream will feature the Sandini horse glitch, and then there will be a very merry Marston Christmas for Marston Mondays in Red Dead Redemption 2. I will also do an early Christmas morning stream. You might be interested in that, Serena. It's going to be around at 6:30 my time. I don't know what time that will be for you, but it'll be in the future. And that, my friends, is about all I have for you tonight. Really appreciate you being here. Shout out to the mods, Odog, Serena, David, Starhearts. Shout out to the channel members too, David, Shauna, Odog. Really appreciate all of you being here. We shall return tomorrow night for the Super Saturday Matinee movie commentary, live commentary night, featuring Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And then we shall stream again on Sunday and twice on Monday. Miko Herptile, shout out to the Philippines, says, thanks for the stream. Thank you, friend, for attending. And we shall see you